Bottom of the hour now. Here's some of the stories making headlines on NBC News Daily. U.S. officials say the alleged mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks and two of his accomplices have reached a plea deal. The three defendants are expected to plead guilty to lesser charges that could spare them the death penalty. But some family members of nearly 3,000 people who lost their lives that day say this does not feel like justice.
The saying with 9/11 is never forget, and unfortunately, the victims were forgotten today.
The defendants are not likely to be sentenced for months. Thousands of Taylor Swift fans gathered in Vienna looking to shake off their disappointment after all three of the star's shows there were canceled.
Even if they try to destroy our Taylor Swift spirit, they really can't.
I just want to stay in that lavender haze.
Austrian authorities have arrested a third teenager in connection to that foiled terror plot against Swift's sold-out shows in Vienna. Law enforcement believe the plot appears to have been inspired by ISIS and Al-Qaeda. NBC's Ken Delanian has the latest on the investigation. Europe might seem like the perfect place to take your summer vacation, but locals in some of the most popular vacation destinations say they're sick of living in tourist traps. NBC's Claudia Lavanja reports on how some cities are encouraging visitors to pack it up.
Venice, one of Italy's crown jewels.
We begin this hour with the road to the White House running through the western U.S. Former President Donald Trump will be in Montana. Vice President Kamala Harris and her running mate Governor Tim Walz are in Arizona. The campaign events come just over a month before the first scheduled debate. Both candidates agreed to face off on September 10th. Coming up, race to the finish. We're in the final days of the Paris Olympic Games. We'll take you to the final competitions on the track and the introduction of a new sport, breaking. Plus, Japan is on high alert for a so-called megaquake. What that is and could it happen elsewhere? We'll explain next on NBC News Daily. Bottom of the hour now. Here's some of the stories making headlines on NBC News Daily. The 2024 CrossFit Games were put on hold yesterday after a swimmer from Serbia went missing. A dive team located him in the water and he was pronounced dead by a medical examiner. One competitor called it devastating for everyone. CrossFit is cooperating with authorities in an investigation. The event was paused yesterday, but did resume as scheduled today.